Alright, so peace. Now, apparently Gilbert Arenas talked about some one-on-one basketball that we all love. I missed this Draymond Green and Austin Rivers drama. I know I'm a little bit late to this, but I don't really care. As long as I get my own opinion out and something that's a little bit more informed, that's fine by me. So let's see what he has to say.
NBA credentials has no weight in a one-on-one game. You have to have the one-on-one tools to be able to play the game.
Mm,
We don't have too much to talk about, but I do want to ask you about this.
that's that's interesting. Interesting for a former NBA guy to say that right at the beginning. It's probably definitely a good intro hook, but I got a feeling Gil's gonna contradict
And this is the
himself.
most important portion.
In the Wimby? You see
We're gonna,
Wimby?
we're gonna talk about Wemby. We're gonna talk about Wemby. We're gonna get there.
Okay.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So in the continuation of the Draymond Austin Rivers situation,
The nigga still going?
yeah, I know. The guys on the To the Baja podcast asked Austin Rivers,
Damn.
you know, what would happen if he played Draymond one on one. Silly. I know. I want to play the response real quick, and then yeah, I know. But this isn't where the question really lies. I just gotta prime it up. So this is him on the podcast.
Back. That's why when Portland offered me $40 million, that's why when Phil Jackson was trying to explain the goddamn triangle offense in my living room, I didn't go to New York. I went back to LA to get that bag so I could go play for my pops and I could play freely and be myself, which I actually ended up doing.
I saw this, but didn't someone like fact check him and said it was like 35 million? Yeah, it's a little pedantic, but it's still funny.
Pretty fucking solid as a role player under Chris.
Also, y'all think that Austin Rivers low key look like Andrew Tate? Or am I bugging?
Paul, Jamal Crawford. That's what my role was. That's all I ever was in the NBA, was a role player. I was never a star. So this whole thing where I'm comparing myself to Draymond, and Draymond's a Hall of Famer. And no matter what anybody on this podcast, and no matter what I say, or what anybody says, it's not going to change. He's a first ballot, and he deserves that because he put in the work as his role. See, there's a difference, and this is the last thing I'll say. There's a difference between being a star and being a star in your role. Draymond was a star in his role, one of the best at it. He talks too loose and he talks with conceit in his voice when he tries to come at other players as if he's better than them. No. You've achieved
Wait, I'll let him finish.
more because you were a star in your role and a cast that Steve, the guy that hindered your career.
Well, you know, Nas is a star in his role in the one-on-one space, right? You know, you said that you were better than Nas. I'll replay it. Maybe I'm getting this wrong.
In his voice when he tries to come at other players as if he's better than them. No. You've achieved more because you were a star in your role.
I mean, yeah, you've achieved more in the league, Austin Rivers. But Nas is a star in his role of being a superstar. I know y'all gonna be like, oh, what does Nas have to do with this? I mean, it's because he's being gatekept. Jeremiah's like, yeah, you haven't accomplished enough to talk to me that way. Austin Rivers did the same to Nas. And now he's getting upset that Draymond's doing the same to him.
And a cast that Steve, the guy that hindered your career,
So
placed you
ironic.
in and helped you and embraced you with a bunch of guys on a very talented team, one of the greatest teams ever assembled, that Warriors team. And that's why he's in the Hall of Fame and he deserves
This
to be
man
there.
pacing
But when you
around
start
his room.
talking
He
in
mad.
how he did with Charles, or he starts talking about me, belittling my stuff, or other players, whoa, Dre.
Whoa, Austin. You did the same to Nas. What are we talking about?
He talking about, oh, you need to play Nas one-on-one. But why don't you play me one-on-one, Draymond? Because you can't do no handoffs in one-on-one. You can't set no pick and roll in one-on-one. So all that extra talk is BS, and that's all my response was too.
This is what I'm talking about, though. This is what I'm talking about. it's so ironic, right? And it's supposed to be a Gilbert Arenas video. I saw clips of this. I never saw this portion. That's so ironic. Yeah, let me. You're doing the same thing that you did to Nas. Draymond's doing the same thing to you that you did to Nas. And now you're like, oh, how about you play me one on one? Nah, cause I'm too good for Nas. What?
Calling me the biggest bailout. Yo, bro, have some wherewithal. Get outside yourself. Have some humility. You know what happened, Dre. You know what was good to you. Now, that's it.
Um, funny. It was funny. I don't think we have to comment on. Do you have a comment on Draymond versus Austin Rivers 1-on-1?
No.
Let's go, Draymond. You
But I
got
do
that
want to
backpack
ask you
jump
because I know
shot.
you see this stuff though. What are your thoughts on the 1-on-1 scene? I've been meaning to ask you this for like a minute now. The 1-on-1 scene that's going on and like you.
Is that the one-on-one scene to y'all? I just gotta ask. That's the one-on-one scene to y'all? Hey man, we missing out on some hidden gems out here, boy.
To basketball where
Can't wait for
every
June.
the older NBA players are getting challenged by these YouTube guys.
Is that Brandon Jennings? If that's Brandon Jennings, I need to do a video on him. He lost to Terry in his prime, for those that don't know, but he still thinks he's tough.
The older NBA players are getting challenged by these YouTube guys, and they're going to play basketball 1-on-1 against these guys. Have you seen this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no different than the Austin Reeves and the Draymond beef. It's an illusion of the conversations of what we're having. Who is a better basketball player versus who achieved more, right? That's two different things. Who is a star player, who's a star player in their role, so these are different things, different conversations. So a one-on-one player versus an NBA player. The benefit in a one-on-one style goes to the one-on-one player. Your NBA credentials has no weight in a one-on-one game. You have to have the one-on-one tools to be able to play in a game like that, right?
Nah, Gil, he was in the NBA, bro. These one-on-one guys don't stand a chance, bro. Gerald Green, he was in the league, bro. He averaged 15. If Gerald Green was 50, he put 50 on Nas. I'm trolling.
You have to have a fast first step, quick twitch muscles, right reaction time, right? The ability to shoot and be strong enough to take bumps, right? You have to be more of a counter fighter, right? There's not a lot of NBA players that's equipped with that skill, right? So Austin Rivers,
Austin
he's a
Reavers.
one-on-one player. This is Jamal Crawford,
That's tough.
the K's, the Kyries, the Bone Highlands, right? You're talking about Rob Dillingham. No, that's that. And then you got some who can translate to be, 5-on-5 players, right? So when you're talking about the NBA, you're talking about 5-on-5, and I got to be part of a team versus one-on-one is just me versus the other player. So I will always give the benefit to the one-on-one player unless it's a one-on-one player that's in the NBA. So Nas or any of those guys, they have the upper hand on an NBA player.
Shut on Nas.
Unless that NBA player is designed as a one-on-one player.
That's an interesting take. I don't think people. That's not the general.
Hey, bro, y'all heard it from Gil himself. Gil is questionable. Gil is probably gonna backtalk. He usually does. But hey, y'all heard it from Gil.
Sentiment. I'll let you know that right now. Cause I think there was a challenge for Najee Marshall, who plays, I think he plays for the Mavericks right now, to play some of these one-on-one games.
That's gonna be a
And I don't
tough
think we
game.
would consider Najee Marshall to be like a traditional one-on-one
Well,
player.
so what do you expect him to do if they say 2-3 dribbles? What 2-3 dribble moves he's gonna do against these fast twitch guys who study? There's like NBA dunk contest versus
Pro
dunkers that do this
dunkers.
for a living, right? The NBA dunkers, they just prepare the 3 days or the week before going against a group that dunks all year. It's different, right? You guys are creating different things that these guys' brains ain't even accustomed to because they're playing games. So they're not thinking about, oh, I'm about to do one of these between the legs, 2 times. That's not how that style is. And if there was a dunk off, best dunkers in the streets versus the best dunkers in the NBA, y'all win.
It's not even close.
If you gave the NBA guys 2-3 months to train and put these type of dunks in their brain, then yeah, they have a chance. Because you do have guys that got 45-inch verticals, 44s, but for the most part, unless they are training for it, they can't compete with it.
Shoot, some dunkers
Even
got
though
50s.
it's the same jumping ability, right? And it's the same thing on one-on-one. I mean, when I be seeing one-on-one things and they have LeBron James in that, he lost. He's not a one-on-one player. He's a basketball player. And that's why they complain about him versus someone like Kobe and Jordan. Jordan and Kobe was one-on-one players. LeBron is a 5-on-5, get everybody involved basketball player. I'm a basketball player. Jokic, I'm a basketball player. I play the game of basketball. If I wanted to play one-on-one, I'd be down at Venice Beach playing one-on-one tournaments. King of the Hill.
Shout out Hezzy God.
That means you also anti the whole All-Star, because that's what fans want too. Like, I want the All-Star weekend.
But it won't be their favorite players. For the most part, it'd be the best one-on-one players. But you'll have Devin Booker in it. You will have Devin Booker. You're gonna have
Shut up, Shay.
Bam is gonna show the fuck up. Because believe it or not, Bam can do that thing on a one-on-one.
He can.
You're gonna have Tatum. You're gonna have Kyrie, of course. You're gonna have Cade, Brunson. You're gonna have the Bone Highlands.
No shade, it's great.
The Cam Thomas.
Yep.
Who am I missing out there?
I got CJ McCollum over everybody.
I'll take CJ in there. Yeah, no.
But it's not gonna be LeBron.
No. KD
Not
get
KD.
get in there. Because he knows he can just 1-2 shoot over everybody. But, at his age, I don't know if he'll participate, Jimmy Butler getting it, but
I wonder what format they'd play. I'd like to see 4 dribbles. Or even like unlimited. If it's an all-star game, it doesn't matter that much. So unlimited would be tough. Just tough to watch overall. But in Pep's pay-per-view with those 2 7-footers playing 3 dribbles, I can't do it. We need some wings, some guards. Yeah, that's where it's at. The bigs, y'all can stay back to the basket, post up. We don't want to see post up one-on-ones.
Ant-Man. Forgot Ant-Man. Shea.
There you go.
But one-on-one is it's a selfish thought process. And I don't like the YouTube one-on-one scene though.
Why?
It's ugly basketball.
I agree.
Interesting.
I 100%
Right?
agree.
When you think of one-on-one, you think pure skill, like exciting, shimmy, shake, make you fall. But it's always been this brute style foul. I'm not gonna call no foul. Like, it's been ugly basketball. That's what.
Dang, he been watching the Terry Free Smoke games back in the day, bruh. Nah, but like, there's games where there are like flashes of ankle breakers, snatchbacks, style. Bruh, watch the top 10 plays. if y'all think one-on-one basketball is pure, oh yeah, I'm gonna back him down. It's yeah, there is a little bit of hacking. The last game we seen where guys were truly hacking was probably Bruce and Keem. Yeah, yeah, Bruce and Keem. But outside of that, I wouldn't say so. We just had Nas and Scoob. Scoob was crossing over Nas. All bro, getting straight buckets. Like we're having Ryan and Scar. Ryan didn't play that well. Ryan had flashes. Scar had flashes. Malik. That's not true.
Why it's never like really taken
C4 with his lay. Mike Bruce with the spin. I got these on deck because I make the videos.
off because it doesn't look appealing. Like think about it. Let's say a skinny guy that weighs 120, you're fast as shit, and you got shakeums. They're gonna beat you out of that game. So your skill doesn't even apply.
Hey, shout out Moon. Moon, you gotta be the one to dispute it. Moon, Keon, Scoob, not that skinny. I would say Scoob, but Moon and Keon, y'all two the ones I'm rooting for to destroy this narrative.
Right? Your skill doesn't apply because they're just gonna forearm you, and the refs they're not calling nothing. Right? So they're just gonna let you get beat the fuck up because they think this is 1965. So they think, oh no, just play tough. This is one.
You know, just a random thought. I've been pausing a lot. Just a random thought. But would you guys say that the NBA players playing one on one is actually the type of basketball that Gil is referring to? I mean, Bees and Lance is like that. The last Pet pay per view, similar to it. Those games aren't flashy at all. Even Nas, Isaiah Briscoe. I guess that's another game in Gil's favor too. Nas, Isaiah Briscoe, but they also only played 3 dribbles. I can't remember if Bees and Lance played 3 dribbles, but I know the 2 7-footers definitely played 3 dribbles.
One-on-one. So you think
And I say that because with 3 dribbles, there's not as much room to show your bag as with 4. You kind of just got to get straight to it, and if you counter, and then you settle for the shot.
man, he got no moves and he just gonna back me down. Play brute basketball. Nah, dog.
That's kind of nasty. That is not the one-on-one. Hey, bro. Seen them clips at the beginning? Where were they? Seen them clips? Man, I'll find them eventually. Yeah, these clips right here of, what's his name, Davis and the creators. That's who Gil is thinking of. Well, let me not just say that's only who he's thinking of. He's combining the two.
That's ugly.
No.
When they clean up all the fouling and you allow movement, you will watch bodies drop. The reason you can't see bodies drop like that is because you get the foul and hold and push and grab and do.
Shoot, Trey Duval, cross somebody and put him on his knee. Another example. I can name countless examples. Bro, it's so easy. These things are happening. He's acting like they're not. These things are actively happening. Again, I would know because I'm going through watching these videos and finding these clips.
Hey, let them get them hands off, and you will watch ankle breakers. And then once you get the ankle breakers, then they go viral. Then people want to see it. And then you got pandemonium over there. You got somebody coming in. Hey. He done failed 2 times. Tap, tap. Macarena. Hey. Yeah. Viral. But right now, it's just who's the strongest at this point?
I agree, and that's the reason why I stopped watching it. Cause
Eh, that's not the worst take though. Nas and Zay are the strongest, and they are 1 and 2, right? So it's not the worst take.
it almost like handicaps players. It would be like, what if we could battle rap, but we cut each other off? Or what if we could box, but I could put you in a headlock? Okay.
Again, you're also trying to win the game though. I don't think anyone goes into a match saying, "Oh yeah, well, the ref is letting it be physical, but I'm gonna be a true man of basketball and play basketball the right way. No, give me my 5K, give me my 10K. I'm finna catch this dub. Get my money on. I don't care about that. Shoot, that's literally the Bruce mentality. Bruce gonna play however the refs let you play, and then as soon as he sees the refs is on some BS, he finna hack. I don't think I'm fighting for you, Bruce. I think Bruce is a hack, but when the refs let it get to that point, he's going to hack in order to win.
Whoever has the loudest voice or whoever can like really put somebody in a headlock could win. But I be watching this, somebody do a clean behind the back, and somebody just only push you up out the way and get you up off.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's also a different brand of basketball too. American basketball versus like overseas in terms of physicality. And it's kind of weird because on one hand, everyone complains about the NBA and it's too soft. And then we get to 101. Oh, there's too much fouling. It's too physical. Hopefully, and I hope we find some type of happy medium, but I think it's more so on training these reps on what physicality goes and doesn't go. And then also implementing these foul rules as well.
So I'm guessing you wouldn't have if your knees could. You wouldn't be.
Interesting.
Like, I'm a one-on-one player.
Hey, but he's a one-on-one player, and it's interesting to me because Gil is the one who's like, ah, yeah, all that hand checking stuff. Yeah, it didn't matter to me because I pull off and push off with the arm, and I'm too fast and I can go. All that physicality actually works in my favor because I'm so fast. Gil has said this before, so I just find it interesting. He tends to contradict himself a good amount of times, but hey, shouted out the one-on-one community, and then brought us back to where we're supposed to be at, apparently. Regardless, I thank y'all for watching the video and making it through however long this video is, and I'll see y'all in the next one. So, oh, nice. See y'all in the next one. So peace.